We're going to begin tonight with breaking news out of southwest Atlanta.
That is where police and SWAT have a home surrounded after reports of a shooting. Officers now searching for the suspect after a call about a shooting at the Texaco gas station at the corner of Joseph E. Lowry and MLK. It happened just down the street from Booker T. Washington High School, and right now nearby streets are blocked off, including Newcastle Street and Washington Place.
Let's get out to 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn. He's about a block away from where this home is surrounded. And Cody, this area has been on lockdown for hours now.
It has, and it is still on lockdown. What I've been able to confirm through sources tonight is that an Atlanta police officer, was shot at right here at the corner at this Texaco gas station parking lot between the Texaco and the Zaxby's. Fortunately, that officer was not hit. And while it looks a little quiet out here where I'm at, I can tell you it's still very active. In this parking lot, the Zaxby's parking lot, SWAT has staged here. So all the SWAT team is right now in this parking lot, likely waiting for a warrant to go into the home that is surrounded by this team. And that home is right over here, right down the road on Newcastle Street. It's about a block from where I'm at again. That is where all of the activity is. Hard to see where we're at, but let's show you some video from earlier tonight. All of this started unfolding around 6 o'clock when that officer was on the radio yelling for backup tonight. That is when APD swarmed this entire block. You had MARTA police swarming here, as well as Atlantic Public Schools, because this shooting happened right down the street from Booker T. Washington High School, and that's where they were having a coronation tonight for all grades. So a lot of kids were in the gymnasium, and they made sure that area was protected and those kids were safe. And I spoke to a neighbor. She lives right behind the Texaco. She says there were a lot of kids out walking, and that's when she heard all of the commotion. Take a listen.
In my kitchen cooking, I could, and I just heard a pop. And I seen a young guy running down the street, and I seen the police chasing after them with the guns drawn. And I just told everybody to come. I had kids outside. I said, everybody get in the house. I said, somebody running through here with a gun.
And she said those two Atlanta police officers were chasing that suspect right down MLK behind me until she lost sight of them. But at this hour, they do, as you mentioned, Ron, have a home surrounded, and they believe the suspect may be in that home, but they're waiting for a warrant to be able to go inside. But they've had drones down there, and again, they've had that area locked down since about 7 o'clock this evening.
You know, Cody, as a former police officer myself, I've been on countless perimeters trying to contain the suspect in that area. Has there been any talk at all about the suspect possibly breaking the perimeter and getting away?
Right now, they really don't know, Ron. A pretty interesting perspective there because, yes, sometimes these suspects do get out of these perimeters. They run fast. It takes a while to get all the officers out here and aligned around this area. But again, they had MARTA police, Atlanta Public Schools, and of course, APD. But they must have some information to be able to think that suspect's in the home. So we'll see when SWAT makes entry later this evening if there is anyone in that home as well. But still, as you can hear behind me, some horns blowing from APD. So we'll kind of stay on top of this, see what happens, and of course update you throughout the evening. Live in Atlanta, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
Okay, Cody, thanks a lot for the update.